yesterday all about mudras. So you have any questions on that?
Because I suppose I come from Australia, I don't know about what each one represents.
Okay, so if you want to make some notes, you can do that. Yeah, so you can start with thumb, where we take mudra in thumb, which represents fire. The element thumb represents fire. The index finger represents air. The middle finger represents space, ether, whatever you can call it. And the ring finger represents earth element. The little finger represents water. Right? So when we have these 5 elements in our hand, that's the, like we've been told that 70% of a body contains water. So whenever there is any imbalance in our own elements within us, that's where the disease manifests. So it is very important for us to actually have the balance of these 5 elements. And how to have, like sometimes we do have a breathlessness, or sometimes we have a water retention, we have a problem with gastro. So how to decrease that element, like if you are feeling very uncomfortable and you have bloating and you have gastro problem, how you take the element air, bring it down to your base of the thumb, that is the decrease of the element, and put it. So this becomes a Surya Mudra. These are the ways where we can increase and decrease an element. So if you want to now increase an element in your body, that is, if I want to, I'm feeling very breathlessness, I feel my breath is going and I need to increase the palpitation or the oxygen or whatever. How you are going to increase? So take the thumb, element thumb, and the tip of the thumb, you put it on the base of the air element. This is air, right? The first finger. So this is the increase, how you increase the element in your body. This is increase, this is decrease. Anything, whichever element you want to work on. So any element you put at the base of your thumb, that's the way you are decreasing. Sorry.
There's more.
Yeah, he's getting. Hi, I'm doing a class where we are working on how we can heal our body and combat our diseases by balancing elements in our body. By using hand gestures, in India we call mudras. And she since was very keen in learning, so I am just taking any one of the problem which is diseases, and I'm helping her to help how we can combat our acidity, diabetes, thyroid, or any form of our problems, and use the correct mudras and help us to cure that problem. So mudras are basically hand gestures which we can use the fingertips of any hand, and each of the finger signifies an element in your body. So that's where we can increase and decrease an element. So now you got this, that we are increase, this is decrease, this is increase, and this is balance. So when you just take 2 tips of the fingers, like any finger, again, air and thumb, so air and fire, you put this, it becomes a mudra, and that is a balancing an element, air. is working for all the 4 elements. It's common. So it helps to increase, or it helps to decrease the element, or it helps to balance the element. Yeah? So now we'll go for a particular work if we are thinking on acidity. Okay, now acidity, what is acidity? Acidity is basically the heat, the overheat in our body, where we feel that, okay, we sometimes get acidic, we eat wrong food, or we eat acidic food. Hi.
Hi.
Come and sit here. So we eat those kind of food which increases the heat in your body. So how to control that? Now basically acidity is a manifestation of your own mental issues and your own mental problems. Okay, anything which is there in our body, whatever comes at a physical level, there is a, because any kind of an emotional imbalance happening in our emotional state of mind. So the first thing is that how to release it, consciously get aware of our own emotions, our own belief programs, our own thought processes, and how at a physical level, how to deal with it by balancing these elements in our body. So now, for example, if I ask you, what does acidity, what does mean when you hear acidity, what does it mean?
For I know in a physical sense, it's the, like you said, it's your body that's not coping due to stress or food that you're putting in it, or the pollution in your air. And as well, then that comes out in bad skin, it comes out in
acne,
colds, blues, all
everything.
that kind of stuff, because your immune system's low.
Immune system is low, and even when you're when the word acid, acidity is acid. So acid is heat, hot. It's acidic. So everything which is hot within your body is coming. So acidic food, acidic anything, everything which is acidic. We start, doctors tell us don't eat things which are more acidic, which is more, gives more heat in your body. So let's connect to acidic food and acidity when it comes to emotional state of mind. What would you relate acidic food with?
Anger.
Exactly. So when you have a lot of self-anger in yourself, or you get triggered by issues where you think that in your environment you are actually somewhere getting triggered with some silly situations in your life, and the immediate reaction is anger. So that leads to acidic emotions. So acidic emotions lead to acidity. The acidic levels of your body starts growing high. So we always hear about pH balance, how to have an alkaline body, how to eat alkaline food, how to maintain that alkaline levels in your body. But the most important part of it, where this whole thing grows, is how to deal with your own acidic emotions, how to make your own thought processes alkaline. I mean, that is very important, because everything starts, every disease is a manifestation of your own emotional thoughts, right? So this is one of the most important things, that we are working at a physical levels by balancing the mudra elements, by balancing the elements through mudras, but we are also consciously aware of our mental processes, our mental thought processes, how, in which belief systems are we being able to shift in our life. And that's where we are trying to understand that we want a complete balance at mental and physical level. Yeah. So when it comes to acidity, there is a very beautiful mudra which is called Surbhi mudra. You can make a note of it. And Surbhi mudra is it only not only works with your acid levels, but it's one of the most beautiful and a divine mudra which helps you to get your pH balance And when your pH balance, that's where your acidic and your alkaline levels are in balance, your mental thought processes, that is your the left brain and the right brain, your your masculine and your feminine, everything gets into balance. So when everything is balanced in that area, that is the time you can instantly manifest. You get in aligned with the creator, you get aligned with the source, and that is the time when these two pH balance, when your left and your right, your acidic and your alkaline, your masculine and your feminine is in a complete balanced state, that is where the manifestation happens. So Surabhi Mudra works with acidity and it works beautifully for manifestation. Now, how do you actually manifest? I will make you do, but first I want to make you understand how you can perform the Surabhi Mudra. So sometimes mudras or also, so what you missed out was that mudras also work wonderfully in this stressful lifestyle, because we don't always need a meditative state. You don't need to sit and chant. You don't need to sit and have silence. I'm working on my acidity, and if today I don't have time, I have just missed out, I can sit and I'm driving. Of course, I'm not driving. The driver's around me. I've got water. I'm sorry with this cough. You can use these mudras anywhere and everywhere. You can watch TV and perform your mudra. You can walk and perform your mudra. You can dance and perform your mudra. Everywhere. Mudras are very most flexible alternative healing technique. Yeah, so now coming back to Surabhi Mudra, when we are performing this finger and we are putting this formation of this mudra, sometimes you might find that my fingers are taking a lot of time. It's not so easy to fix it. Why is my middle finger in a pain? Why is my little finger taking, it's like a tough job to stretch it and connect it with my thumb. This is eventually telling you, because as we say, body will never lie. Body is trying to tell you the truth that this is the problem. Somewhere this element is taking time to balance. This is where you need to work. Like every time I just told you, body will never lie. Your mind will talk. Your mind will run around the bushes. Oh, I don't have this problem. I have this problem. But you never know, actually the core problem is something else. So the body knows exactly where the problem lies. And it will reflect when you start conducting this mudra. For any mudras. And eventually when you start these mudras, your body and your mind will start coming in rhythms. Your emotions and your physical energies will start vibrating at the same frequency. Because you eventually taking that efforts. And when body, mind, emotions and energy, all these 4 dimensions are aligned, that is where you are completely, you are actually experiencing healing in totality. That is where you are manifesting something in totality. That is, if you've heard of law of attraction, that's what it says. When all these 4 dimensions are included in that particular moment, manifestation happens instantly. So if we try this Surabhi Mudra, we are not only we are going to manifest, but first we are learning how to form this mudra. And at this mudra, you can write duration 10 minutes. So it's little coming from a very ancient philosophy in India. They say the form of this mudra is like a Kamdhenu cow, which is very divine in our culture. It reflects the odors of a cow which is supposed to be one of the cow, which is very, very divine. And that's why on that way they have named this mudra, and they have brought the power and the energies from that particular divine energy. Okay, so I'll come forth here. First tip of your first finger and the second finger of this other hand. Yeah. Now first finger of this left hand and the second finger of the other. Yes. And so it's going to take, this is how you need to flex.
Yeah.
And slowly it will come. Yes. And now this one goes here and this one comes here. Yes. You can leave it down. Yes.
Is he doing it or video?
So again, first finger on the first finger on the index finger. The index finger on the middle finger.
Okay.
And then this hand, index finger on the other hand's middle finger.
Okay.
Crisscross. Similarly, the other two fingers.
Gosh, this is complicated. Okay, done.
Yeah. Now once you are done with this, you can rest it on your lap.
Okay.
And leave the finger, leave the thumb open. Yes. So when you start doing this, keep it. When you start doing this, oftenly, first day you will find it a little difficult. Second day, it will automatically, because now the elements are getting balanced. You will automatically feel your pH balance is getting in coming. Your alkaline levels are going high, your acidic levels are coming down, and along with that, you are realizing that all that your mental state of mind, you're learning how to deal with situations with calmness, with pure. There is no instant reaction, there is no instant responses to a situation. Anything which comes, first you'll listen, you'll think how you need to react, that's how you're going to play it. So this helps in all, in totality, at a mental level, at an emotional level, and at a physical level. So now by doing this, you're going to keep it for 10 minutes, and the beauty of this mudra is it is helping you to now manifest. Now how would you manifest something in your life, whatever you want? Say, I'm talking about near future things, whatever you want, that part of it, I will take you in through a beautiful meditation. This is when you want to use it. But when you want to work on your acidity, you don't need to sit in a state of meditative state and do all this. You can just keep this as a routine for your 10 minutes program. Like people who suffer from acidity, they do have this issue. And if they really start working it religiously, within 11 days, within 21 days, I would say 21 days, as our body and brain and our mind have this habit, have this the need to cultivate a new habit in 21 days. Right? We know this 21 days program, how we can cultivate a new habit, a new belief which we want in our life. So at a mental level, when there is a major shift happening in a perception, in our thought, in an experience, or in a habit, at a physical level, you will see an instant change, that you will see your acidic levels absolutely coming into balance. So 10 minutes in a day. Yeah? So, you all can be free. If you want to tell me, what is that one thought which comes in your mind when I say anger, or when I say irritation, or acidic emotions?
Yeah.
What would that one word which would come in your mind?
Reaction.
About?
It's just whether it's usually my kids, so being reactive to them, triggered by them.
Okay, so that is the instant thing which you would feel. So what is the worst thing could happen to you if you didn't have them uh, they would not actually perform the way they are performing with you. I mean, they are not reacting or not telling you or not listening to you the way you want. What is the worst thing which could happen to you?
I mean, ignore that.
You could ignore it, right? That part, it could be ignored. Or sometimes there are situations that we just feel that things should happen the way we want it. We want to control. It's like an habit. It's a need that I always have to control situations. I have to control things the way it has to happen, the way I wanted to make it happen. So the instant reaction is our anger, our response. That's where the acid levels go high. That's where we attract. Acidity is just a bed. From acidity we attract diabetes, we attract every damn diseases. But acidity is just one foundation. Okay, I have made a ground, now let's attract everything. Let's attract this disease, this disease. So the acidity is something where we need to have a complete balanced state of mind, where how we need to respond situations, how we need to react to certain situations. And the beliefs which I would like to share, that when you're doing this mudra, we have constant need to think, or maybe we constantly, if we choose to think, that what are the beliefs which are creating this acidity. It's for your information that the self-anger, insecurities, the way you want things, control, the need to need to hear things the way you want to hear, how you want to hear. And it could be any insecurities, it could be fears, it could be doubts, it could be resentments, it could be any kind of an emotion which is not letting you come into the balanced state of mind. So that is where you are working at a mental level. So this mudra is erasing and deleting all these belief systems in your body. It is releasing from your core, maybe at a genetic level, you are carrying it from your DNA from your past lives, or you are carrying it from core levels, like you have taken it from your teachers, how they have responded to you, because the subconscious mind is going to react what programs we are going to feed in him. So whatever programs and whatever experiences you have learned from your childhood, from your parents, from your teachers, you have instilled it in every cell memory of your body. So that becomes one kind of an experience which this is the only way I need to respond to my children. So if I'm going to talk, if this is how I have taken it from my teachers, this is how I'm going to teach. So it is so deeply instilled in every molecule of your body. And by doing this, instantly those belief systems are being completely erased. So self-anger, insecurities, fears, fear of losing, anxieties, we can say rage, grudge, resentments, we're holding on to some things. All this is being absolutely, we can say, deleted from our pen drive. We are deleting these programs from our pen drive. So acidity is at a physical level, which we are working, but at a mental level, we are absolutely releasing all these belief systems. Now, when you delete, we definitely want to instill something. We want to reprogram a body, reprogram a molecular structure in a different way. So there are affirmations. So what are affirmations? Affirmations are simple statements or simple structured positive words which we need to speak in the present. We don't, because our subconscious mind doesn't understand past, doesn't understand future. It only understands the present. So in present, the affirmations for acidity, can I just put that here? I release all the fear easily and effortlessly. I'll make you do that in the meditation. But I'm just trying to say that how you can release the pain from your system. So there are beautifully instilled programs. The moment you're releasing, we want to instill some new programs in it. So the positive words, I'm secure. I take charge of situations beautifully and with complete correct balance. I am safe and I'm secure. Um, I release all the doubts, all the resentments, all the rage. Um, I love myself. I'm all the positive statements. You are including everything. I approve of myself the way I am. I love and accept myself the way I am. So all these are words which are more positive with high frequency. So when these words are with more positive, you are ultimately raising your vibrations and frequency in your body. So this is a new program which is fed in you. You are also learning how to take care of the situation, how to take charge of the situation, what actions and what words you are going to use in that particular situation. How are you going to react to that particular situation? So everything will immediately change, and this is instant healing. So the whole we will go ahead with this whole thing, but before that I want you to write simple 2 notes. You can make 2 sentences or 3 sentences, whatever you want to manifest. And you can just absolutely program it in your head what exactly you want, and make sure whatever you write is in with using positive words. You are not using negative words at all. Yeah, so we'll put your pens and everything down. Let's get into this mudra again. That was quick. I said it will immediately show you. When the second time you will realize that your fingers are absolutely, it's flowing by itself. You don't have to take much efforts.
And those ones, the last 2 again?
It's the opposite. It's
just
crisscross.
opposite.
It's just the opposite.
Trying to work. This and this.
And you can rest it down. Yeah. So now I'm going to just take you all to a small thing. So you can just close your eyes. And taking deep breaths. Inhale. Inhale all the positive energy. And release all that doesn't serve you. Inhale. Taking deep breaths. Inhale and release all that doesn't serve you. Release all the tension, all the stress. And as you're taking deeper and deeper breaths, you're going to visualize beautiful golden healing light at your heart chakra. It's a ball of energy which is golden in color. And you're going to now slowly put all the intent, what you've just written. Let all your intent be in your heart chakra now. And now you are going to start seeing this beautiful heart chakra moving from your heart, going towards your crown. And this ball of energy now is passing across the ceiling. And slowly and steadily see this beautiful ball of energy passing from the sky, and from the sky you're going to see it passing through the stars, you're seeing this ball of energy now passing through the black space, and when it's passing through all the planets, all the galaxies, Milky Waves. It's entering through different planes. And it's now entering to a golden plane. This golden plane is the fifth plane, where all the gods and the goddesses reside. Let this beautiful ball of energy now pass through this golden plane, through the sixth plane, which is laws of universe. And these laws of universe are full of rainbow colors. See this beautiful ball of energy now traveling towards the most compassionate plane, the law of compassion. It's a pink color energy plane. And allow this beautiful now ball of energy to bathe in this plane. This is law of compassion. Be mindful of your breathing, taking deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Slowly and steadily see this beautiful ball of energy now entering the seventh plane. The seventh plane is the plane of unconditional love, the plane of manifestation. See yourself completely rejoicing in this plane. See this beautiful ball of energy now merging in this white plane, the white light, where it's unconditional love. It explains that whatever you desire is already with you. It's just for you to understand how to travel and allow your thoughts to manifest in your reality. Slowly and steadily, let this beautiful ball of energy completely bathe in this flame and feel all your intent is being answered. All your desires, all your goals are being answered. And slowly and steadily, you're going to make your way back to your heart chakra and see this beautiful ball of energy now coming back to the law of compassion, which is the pink light. Taking deep breaths, and from the seventh flame to the sixth, entering the golden energy plane, which is the fifth plane, and see this beautiful ball of energy now passing through the sky, the stars, the planets, and slowly see this beautiful ball of energy now entering your crown and coming back to your heart chakra. This is going to make you feel wonderful. Your every cell, atom, molecule of your body is experience the feeling of accomplishment, and whatever you desired is already now with you. Every cell is vibrating with positivity, joy, happiness. You're one with the universe. You're completely aligned back in your body. You're still in your body and still connected to the creator of all that is. Feeling very accomplished and happy. You have released all the past hurt, past experiences, all the resentments, all the anger, and you have learned how to deal with situations with complete balance. You know how to operate with balance in your daily life. And you have opened up all your receptors to receive. Slowly and steadily, feeling very accomplished. When I count you back to 1 to 5, you're slowly going to come back to this room. 1, feeling very happy. At 2, very accomplished, full of joy and positivity. At 3, without any mental and physical discomforts, getting aligned back, complete balance of your alkaline and acidic levels, your yin and yang, your left brain, right brain completely imbalanced. At 4, without any mental and physical discomforts, integrating all your personalities back in your body, eyes open at 5. How do you feel? I'm sorry, I was in the middle of so nice. You liked it?
Yes, very much.
And how did you feel?
Really good going through that meditation, you can feel it, and going through those levels is really beautiful. So,
Yes. So I'm glad I shared, and I'm sorry for this delay. Okay, you're fine?
yes, yes. Thank you, really.
Sure.